I wash my hands. I was using. Okay, hold on. Let me turn the DV. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay, Jalen LOL. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What about this one? You're not using logic here. No matter will be having Myron caring to white people. People like him just for entertainment. Yeah, I don't know where you get that from. Yeah, I just came up with some good. I just came up with this topic. So yeah, cause I'm gonna go in on this dude. I'm getting sick of him catering to white people, but throw his own people under the bus. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go in on his ass. So he gonna get ready. So I'm gonna have to use logic here. So let's let's get started. I'm gonna drop the link if somebody want to get on this panel. Anyway. Huh? um. Oh yeah, I already know Shadow, but let's keep on. Let's talk about him. Now let's talk about why do people like Myron Gaines like to sell out for racist white Americans? Now this dude will sell there, will kiss up to white people so badly, the racist ones. This dude's a goddamn sellout. That's what he does. He sells out for white people. At the end of the day, they still look at him as a sand nigga. I think dude's mixed. He's mixed. That's why I say this for he's mixed because I can tell him by his skin color. He's mixed and aberrant in his skin color. Okay. Do you need to know how to answer? Yeah, yeah, Shadow. Help me out. Help me out, help me out, brother. All right. I mean, this dude will sell their wants to sell out and kiss up to White Zaddy. Like, well, okay. All right. Like remember when I told you I don't know if you sell a comic, but I correctly you say he wasn't black. He's not traditional black American, but he is black. Bro, he's from Sonder. That's a country in Africa. Yeah, I've been known. I already looked it up a long time ago. He's mixed, but he don't know that he is mixed. He's a Sondering. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce it right. Sonding. Yeah, he's light skinned. I'm like, dude, you know these white supremacists don't like light skinned people too. I just don't get it. Like that don't make any sense. This dude will, oh, you light skinned and I ain't mixed. Oh, okay, okay. I did. Hold on, you. I have proof. I have proof. Shadow. Hold on. Here you go. I got proof of him. Hold on. Where you go? See, Myron Gaines nationality. Here you go. Here you go. I'm a screen share for you. I already looked him up. Here we go. He's mixed. See, I already got my information from him. I already looked it up. Here we go. Oh, mm, I think it. Yeah, right here. Oh, Shadow, if you want, hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's black. I've been knowing history about it. Black Americans are mixed too, but you want me to change my? I already know he's an Arab person and he's black. He's biracial. Myron Gaines is biracial. Hold on, let me go and drop the link. Let me. I'll go drop the link right now. I'll drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link and I'm just gonna pin it right here because this dude is a complete sellout. My fair. Let me change my Oh, here you go. Shadow. Hold on, let me change my title. Round. What's up, home? What's up? How you doing today? Hold on, let me change my topic. Here we go. Ah, damn it. Hold on, my bad. All right, you on the show? What's up, Shadow? Oh, oh, his mic is muted. Never mind.
All right, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can definitely hear you. So go ahead.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 1 second, 1 second. All right, go ahead.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to go on this sellout ass nigga.
Like I said, Jayla, I had.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me know. You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, that's why I was letting you know you understand what you're talking about because that's not the definition of what it means to be mixed.
Yeah,
Basically, like that's what I was saying about the whole Black American thing. I said, Jalen, you're black, but technically you're mixed with something, but like as far as like heritage go, but you're still identified as black at the end of the day.
that's definitely
He,
true. But Myron,
that's why I told you about Myra. I said no, he's not mixed. He's from Sudan. That's a country in Africa.
I know you know white
He might
supremacy.
have some he might have some other features in him, like some African features or something, but he's not mixed in that sense. He like I told you, he's black, but he's not Black American,
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
yeah, you know something
Yeah,
about that
because
dude.
he's from yeah, that's a country in
Yeah, that's
Africa.
a
So when I saw
country.
that shit, I said technically, yeah, he is black. He's from Africa. So, he's just not culturally, he's not black in that sense, from our culture, as far as being black in America is concerned.
Yeah, that dude. I did it. That dude's a full fledged. I'm gonna have to say, but he a full fledged coon. He's a coon.
Yeah, he's not our which I could understand his viewpoint as far as like he said. But it's the whole idea where he's trying to say like, oh, you know, we all black at the end of the day, but which is true, but culturally we're not the same. So that's why he got mad at Tariq Nasheed and pointed out, which is Tariq, he's right. He's like, you don't have our struggles, you don't have our inner turmoils, you don't go through what Black Americans have been through. He said you came here illegally. He said you're not part of. He's like you're one of us, but you're not part of that tribe.
Like I
You don't
said,
have that same lineage.
yeah, like I said before, these dudes are just a complete clown. Like, you know, these white supremacists don't like biracial people. I seen a video of this these racist white Americans attack mixed people. I seen that video on the other channel.
But see,
Like,
Jalen,
y'all know.
you point out something that's common sense though. Well, of course, they don't like biracial people. They don't like anybody that's black. Like that's common sense. It don't
That's why
matter if he. It doesn't matter if he's half white. If he got any black in him, that's not good. KKK, they'll still get rid of him too, or anybody else who, because they're gonna say you're not pure, you're not fully white. In reality, nobody's pure because everybody's mixed with something. Everybody got some kind of genetics in them. You, me, Myron, whoever else. But when I
that
say Myron isn't mixed, I mean culturally he's not. He might be mixed with something else, but he's not one of us. He might have like different African, because everybody's mixed with something. If you think about it, like all races have made it with each other. I hate to use that term like that, but that's like history. All groups of people have reproduced with each other. So if you think about it, everybody's mixed. Everybody has. That's probably why we have like different shades of people, because everybody has screwed each other. That's how you look at it. All races, everybody has screwed and reproduced with each other for probably billions of years. Everybody has done each other.
I'm like, man, I had enough with this clown, man. I had to unsubscribe from this clown, just move on because I remember last time he had a white sheep doing this, that white power sign. I'm like, okay, this dude's officially clown. Fuck him. I had to,
And you know why I told you that? You know why I told you that?
yeah, I
Because
seen
you were
that video.
doing the same. You did the same shit anybody else would do. You was the only reason you was fucking with Myron is because Myron was entertaining. Let's be honest. That's the only reason most people liked him, because he was just somebody entertaining to listen to. But other than that, you think most people cared about Myron?
Nope.
They just liked him because he was entertaining. That's it. That's like most content creators, man. They only care about you because just like Red Supreme, man. People only fucking with Red because he produced entertainment, and he knows this. Because in reality, Jalen, Red Supreme, he don't care about you. He just worried about the money. He don't care about you, me, or any of them. That's business. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
just think about this shit, Jalen. How people gonna care about you when you don't even know these people? Like let's be honest, we don't know any of these people behind closed doors. Anton Daniels, Angry Man, whoever else, Tommy Sotomayor, we don't know none of these people.
that's definitely true. But I'm like, I'm like, nigga, did you know these white men be degrading the shit out of black men? I'm like, this dude don't even get it.
It's the internet, bro. You can be
It's the
whatever you
internet.
want. People change up on you real quick. When you thought they was rock, Tommy so Tommy so say something real. He was like, "Oh, you was rocking with me, but the minute I said something you didn't like, all of a sudden I'm a coon and all these different things."
That's why I
I
like,
said he's right.
yeah, I have to agree with you. But Tom, yeah, but hell, they turned on Tommy Son and Mary. Hell, even the Man of Spirit had turned on Fresh and Fit.
Because that proves his point, man. That the minute you say something they don't agree with, all of a sudden you're public enemy number one. That's real shit. That's how it is. Because nobody there's no loyalty online, man. Like people, if people can get enough money off it, they're gonna make content off it. They got a dude named Atlanta Street Hustles named Marcus. Man, bro, that dude be going around just going after people disabled and getting them to make content just for him, bro. Like be exploiting these people. And it's like, bro, got no soul, man. He doing it because that's what pays his bills. So he gonna do it. So he gonna do just like them. They're gonna do whatever they can to keep you watching them videos. Remember I told you this a while back. It's a scheme, man. That's how they get you. They need you. They need you watching their videos, bro, because that's how they get paid. They need you watching. So they going so think about this, Jay, and they're gonna say it's like if you were watching me, I'm gonna say whatever I can to keep you watching. Even like bro, even if I gotta sell out, bro, and bring publicity, I'm gonna do it because that brings in money. That's how they think. The ends justify the means. Because what they gonna say, Jalen?
Yeah, you definitely correct. But I'm like, man, I'm like, you know what, man, fuck the man spirit, bro. That's why I left back in like 2020. I
Yeah, because
left.
when it boils down to it, everybody it's not real. Everybody got ulterior motives. Everybody out for themselves. When they boil down to it, they don't care about none. They just catering to the people, angry man, whoever else. I mean, you can still keep it real, but ultimately the whole point is to get a check. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Red Supreme, Red don't give a shit if people like him or not because at the end of the day, he's sitting there like, at least I'm eating tonight. That's how he thinking. That fuck them. It doesn't matter what they think. At least I'm eating.
Hell, hell, you think hell, I used to be in the Manosphere by like 2006, 2016. I came around the Manosphere. All of a sudden that shit started going down the hill back in like 2018. Next thing you know, it just started falling apart. Next thing you know,
Cause it's
everybody
easy. It's
I
easy,
know it's
man. Like
easy.
to
I
say to
know.
say shit and then somebody dislike you. That's easy.
Hell,
All you
even
gotta do is say something somebody don't agree with. That's not hard.
yeah, that's some sensitive shit right there. That's some sensitive ass shit right there.
You can't, like I say, if you say some shit like it's like if you were speaking a certain way and then you start catering to somebody, like it's like if you have certain beliefs and you start catering to other people, then they gonna call you a sellout. Then they gonna start calling names, and then they gonna unsubscribe. You see what I'm saying? Because you stopped doing what they originally thought you were doing. That's how it works.
Man,
Even
bro.
if you're not serious or not.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, that don't make any sense, man. That had, I mean, they just start throwing each other under the bus back in the days in the
Because
Manosphere.
I told you they don't care about each other like that, man. It's business.
Y'all already know it's been business out there. Like Myron Gates, he gonna get his
Them
way
people,
up.
you get it. They're not friends. They just there to make content off of each other. That's it. Your boy, all them, what's that? I'm trying to think, MTR, all these different people, man. They just there to make content. That's it. They don't give a shit about you. Like that last dude who came, he was questioning you about your life, and I told you in the comments, I said you should have told him off, bro. You should kick them out because who is he to say what you should do with your life? You're a grown man, you do what you want. Because at the end of the day, you should have told him, Jalen. I'd be like, why you worried about it? You ain't paying my bills. You ain't making sure I'm straight. That's the truth. And it's the internet that's gonna talk shit. That's why Fresh and Fit be telling these women when they get on there. He said the problem is you keep focusing on the chat, so you focus on what the chat is saying. It's the internet. Don't worry about worry about them because at the end of the day, it can't hurt you if you don't allow it. And if you don't know about it, then how can it hurt you? You can only be affected by people talking about you if you acknowledge that they're talking about it. But if you don't pay them no mind, you probably gonna feel a whole lot better because you don't know. You go ahead. Let me check this Twitter real quick.
Like I said this before, I'm gonna tell Myron Gates something. If that dude wants to sell out and act all coonish, go ahead. Then these white supremacists will throw you under the bus when they get done using him. Like I said before, these racist white Americans are gonna turn on Myron Gates. White supremacists don't like his ass, but hell, you seen what happened with the Manosphere? They will still to throw each other under the bus real quick. Like I said, they will throw each other under the bus few seconds. But you definitely right, Shadow. Clicks and views. That's it. No manhood, no nothing.
This woman on Twitter was talking about, all mental health is, everybody mental health gets overlooked, which is true, but she's not understanding it's a difference between but definitely between the gender, because a man is, when you got mental health, bro, a man is more likely to delete himself before a woman will, and that's statistically proven. A man is more likely to delete himself before a woman will. So these things do need to be talked about. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jen. It's all entertainment purposes, man. Like that's why Myron's getting heat. That's the only reason Myron's getting hate right now, because if them people was loyal, they would understand where he was coming from, regardless. Because see, here's the thing, Jalen. Somebody was still. It's like, for example, you got a friend, right? And like, let's say you had a friend, right, Jalen, and somebody was talking shit about your friend, right? You hear me?
I heard.
Yeah, like, and then what you think you would do to me if I was talking shit about your friend, regardless if your friend is doing wrong or not? What would you do?
Have his back.
Exactly. That's what it means to be loyal. Even if you know, yeah, my friend is on some bullshit, but at the same time, that's still my friend.
Man, I was getting dog. You know what happened to me, Shadow? I was going after the sisterhood. Like, dude, why y'all niggas don't have my back in the Manosphere? Why y'all dudes don't have my back when I was getting dog walked by the sisterhood?
Bro, if the black men don't have your back, you definitely know the women ain't gonna have your back. Let's be honest. Because a woman, she takes the lead, she takes the lead of a man. She's not in front of the man, she's behind the man. That's how God intended for it. So if the men don't got your back, you should expect the women not to have your back. You should expect that. And women who talk crazy about us, say whatever they want about us. Is guess what? The internet is just a reflect. All it is it's a reflection of the whole crabs in the bucket mentality of how we as black people treat each other. That's all it is. It's the crabs in the bucket mentality.
Yeah, I had just come up with this show. Why do people like Myron Gaines like to sell out for white supremacists? I came up with this show because, like, this dude just never going to get it. I'm like, you
The
know what?
problem with
That's on
that, the
him.
problem with that is, Jalen, you asking a question that really can't be answered. Like, that's like saying, why people do certain things. Like, certain answers just can't be answered. Like, certain things just can't be answered. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people do different things for various reasons. I mean, you'll drive yourself insane if you sit there worried about why somebody does this or why they do that or what's the purpose of them doing that. You never know, because it's all scripted, it's all made. You never know all that shit of him. I'm gonna give you something that you probably don't even think about. You ready?
Go ahead. I just got to hold on, shout. I
How
got
do you?
hold on, hold on, hold on,
I,
hold on, hold on,
Go
hold on.
ahead.
I got a warning strike on my stuff.
But just now,
Yeah, I was saying something. The next thing you know, it was deemed hate speech. I'm like, damn, bro, what? Why? I'm like, man, I ain't
That's
even.
why I told you go on Twitter. You ain't got to worry about that or Rumble.
No,
You ain't
I
got to worry
accidentally.
about that
No,
stuff.
it was not. It was not. I accidentally posted a video about Shannon Sharp, and it just
I
didn't
told you, you
post.
gotta watch it, bro. YouTube is not like it used to be, bro. YouTube is different. It's a mess now. It's not what it used to be. It is very easy to get a strike. You have to be very careful on YouTube nowadays. What you post and what you say. You have to be. Stuff like this gonna happen.
Man, who? I'm like, who's doing? I'm like, who's flagging? Who's flagging black men's channels? Shadow, who's doing the flagging?
Anybody who dislike what you say, but I'm gonna say this now though, because I'm sure you probably never thought about this, but I have. Because I'm gonna tell you how fake this shit is, right? So you know how Myron is pandering to white people, right? How do you are you ready for this?
Yeah,
How do you know this shit isn't scripted? That they did this shit on purpose? How do you know this wasn't a plan that they had before they even started streaming to bring in more views? Anything's a possibility. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, say there's a chance that yeah he is pandering to white people, but how do you know that 100%? How do you know that? How do you know that's just what he wants you to think to bring in more views? It's like if you it's like you and me, right? We could be talking before you start streaming, right? And we could just say behind the scenes, Jalen, we could say, okay, we're gonna come up with such and such, and we're gonna say certain things, and we're gonna try to get a rise out of people. We're gonna try to create drama and make it believable and bring in more views and money. See, you didn't think about that, did you? So just because, like I said, that's one thing I learned about the internet, bro. Don't believe everything just because it's there. Some shit be fake, man. Like you got to be aware of that. All these content creators like Red Supreme, how do you know Red Supreme hasn't sat down with a few people and they was talking about what he was gonna say in the stream, how he's gonna go about it before he even hits the start button, before he starts streaming. He be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some shit up. We're gonna talk about something, but we're gonna make it believable. We're gonna make it seem like it's real. You see, I got you with that one, didn't I?
yeah, yeah, it
Because you
goes
never
to.
thought about that. How do you know? How do you know Myra didn't pay them white people to say that shit about him? How do you know? You never know. You don't have evidence that proves that Myron is truly selling out, and you don't have evidence to say that he is or he isn't. Because he could have paid them to, bro. Life is a struggle, man. People gonna do whatever they can to make money, bro. And they gonna do what? And what's the best way, Jalen, to bring in money? Drama, right? You know what I'm saying, Jalen?
Yeah,
Drama. So, and how do you do drama? You think, all right, just think about like these rappers, right? A lot of them, they be pretending to be beefing, bro. Like they be on the island, they be like Kendrick and Drake, people talking about that. But how do you know Kendrick and Drake haven't talked on the sidelines and be like, we're gonna be pretending to be dissing each other, and we're gonna make it believable. And then a lot of dumb people gonna sit there and they gonna believe it and they gonna follow it, and then those two rappers gonna make money off of that. You never thought about that, did you? I mean, just think about this shit, Jalen. All of a sudden, bro, these rappers just start beefing. Like, coincidence? Just think about that, bro. All of these rappers just start randomly beefing. You don't think a lot of that stuff be staged? So, I mean, you can speak whenever. I'm just trying to get you something to think about. That's all.
I mean, like, man, that don't make any sense. Yeah, Tariq Nasheed had told Myron that's right, and then that was it.
But you
I
never
said
know. That could be scripted too. You never know.
that it could be scripted, but yeah, and guess what happened? Myron had turned on O'Shea Dude Jackson. I'm like, I knew for my time that I knew for my time these dudes just for throw O'Shea under the bus real quick. See, that's what they
Money,
do.
bro, money.
But It's
That's
it's all
how it
about
is.
money.
They go making content. All that does is it just gives them an idea to talk about each other. That's it. OJ is doing what OJ is doing is no different than what other content creators doing. He's just putting stuff out for money. That's it. He's doing what he doing with no what anybody else, regardless of skin tone, would do. Make content, talk about each other. White people do it too, even though they don't show it, but white people talk about each other too. I've seen videos of white people talking about other white people. So it's not a black thing, it's not a white thing. It's an internet thing. It's YouTube. I mean, don't get me wrong with you. There are some people online who will say some real stuff, who will be real about it, but oftentimes than not, those people are fake and they only after a dollar. That's why when you watch content, man, you gotta kind of take it with a grain of salt. You gotta look at it like, because at the end of the day, bro, it's all just entertainment, man. That's all it is. It's just entertainment
Yo,
purposes.
you seen Myron had a picture of his white Zach, he was sleeping with that white dude. I'm like,
I
damn,
don't care. I don't care if he was doing that. That's not my business, and that's not
me,
yours either.
me either,
I
man.
don't know the man. I can't say. I can't say he was sleep with the man. I don't know the man.
Yeah, it's all money, clicks, and views. So I know what happened back in like 2021. You know what happened when I was when uh when O'Shea said when O'Shea say something. Now all of a sudden these niggas in the manosphere want to hop out they digs. I'm like, yep. But that's another thing, shouted. It was only for clicks and views. I'm like, man, these dudes don't even give a fuck about the manhood. I'm like,
They don't. They honestly don't. Bro. It's about money. They just all they do in jail. They catering to the people. That's it. They
them.
might say some real shit here and there, but ultimately it's just entertainment, man. They don't care about the amount of women that they're disrespecting or the women that do OnlyFans that disrespect themselves. They don't care about that. They gonna say those women are hoes. They don't care about them women. All they look at it like all the women gonna do is she gonna get all that and she gonna go back to what she doing best, go sucking
You
dick.
know,
That's how they looking at it.
nah. Now look what this dude, Myron Gates. It was 10 days ago. Myron Gates just threw African Americans under the bus. I'm like, this nigga is just a fucking idiot.
That's old, bro. That's old,
I know that
man.
was that was that was old.
But like I told you, man, a lot of that shit be scripted, bro. But the problem is though, if it bothers you so much, just block them. You don't gotta deal with them no more. That's it. Just block them. You don't gotta worry about seeing his face no more if it bothers you that much.
I'm like, okay, this dude is not for black people. He's not for the African
And
community.
I've been seeing that shit because I'm like, bro. I say, bro, why do we sit here online and argue with motherfuckers we don't know instead of just being like, okay, I'm like this dude. I'm just gonna block him. Like, just block him and you ain't gonna see him again. That's it.
I'm like, this
He's
dude.
not the. You gotta remember, Myron is not the only content creator in the world. They got people that's, if not bigger than him. I think Angry Man is bigger than him now, but or at least close to. And yet they still refuse to have Angry Man on their show. And why? Because they know Angry Man gonna clown them. They don't want that. So they still have yet to add Angry Man to their show. So the thing about like Razor Prey, yeah, he can say what he want about Angry Man, but guess what? Angry Man is real enough to tell you what he thinks. That's what I respect about Angry Man. He's real enough to at least say what he done, even if you don't like it. And he's right about one thing that Pearly did say. Yeah, that was fucked up what Pearly said, but he was speaking mostly because he know what he said. He know we're black people. We get sensitive over anything. Let's be real.
Man, I
We
had
want to kill up each other, but the minute a white person do, now he's racist. He's all these different things.
yeah, Shadow. I was busy. I'm like, man, I was trying to I was trying to get a hobby outside of YouTube. I'm like, man, I can't be on YouTube. I can't be on YouTube this damn long. I had to give me a hobby, like do something, man. I'm just tired of being on YouTube all the damn time.
I
Like,
told you, ain't nothing on that but drama.
yeah, I
That's
know
it. And entertainment. That's it.
drama and entertainment. I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
It's it's a lesson that we have to disconnect, man. We have to get off the internet sometime and try to go do different things. Try to get a little exercise if we can, because the world is beautiful, man. Everything online is digital, man. Like you don't. At the end of the day, Jalen, you don't know none of these people, and they don't know you. So so who cares? Who cares what they think, man, or what they think about you? You don't know none of these people. You know, Jalen, how many people I've blocked already?
I blocked like 300 people because they just come on here to just to troll, not stick to the topic. So I just blocked the media. It's like
And
300
that's how
people.
and that's how fake the internet is, because in real life you can't just be trolling. You can't say what you can't do differently. That's how you get attacked. And that's why I told you. That's why I told you to use Twitter. He was like, "No, I don't like Twitter." I said, "Why not?" I said, "Twitter is one of the fastest growing platforms right now for free speech, and you can say damn near anything, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, I feel so much safer being on Twitter than I do anywhere else right now, because half the stuff that I was saying, if I was famous, half the stuff that I was saying on Twitter, I'd be in trouble. I'd be in trouble on YouTube, like you getting right now with these channel strikes."
Oh, let's not forget doxing people. Let's not forget doxing people.
Well, that happens anywhere online. It doesn't matter the platform. That's anywhere. If you ain't careful, that's anywhere online.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not a. That's basically you hack somebody location. You find out where they are. That's pretty much it. That's what it means to DDoS. You find somebody. You get somebody's personal information, usually through hacking. And once you find out where they
what?
live, with it, that's what DDoSing is. That's how they hack you. That's how they get your location for the most part. They hack your computer, your device, whatever. They find out your location. They post it online. That's why it's called doxing. That's the only way. That's the only way they can really get your information. Is usually by hacking. You gotta remember, Jalen, online, bro. You have a IP address that's linking you to where you live right now. Believe it or not, unless you're using a VPN, you're not secure online because your IP is exposed. My IP is exposed. Anybody else's, and all they gotta do is get that IP address, and they find out where you live.
And do harm to you, right?
Unless you're using a VPN, because a VPN is gonna make it to where your real IP address is hidden. So you might appear like you somewhere in Texas or Florida or New York or wherever else, and you're not even from those locations. But it keeps your information from being revealed.
Yeah, Shadow. We're gonna at 6 o'clock. We're gonna talk about more. Um, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about more too. I got one topic up today, and that'll be it.
But yeah, you didn't understand what doxing was, what DDoSing or whatever.
I told this dude. I told this dude, if you want to dox me, go ahead and do it. Just let you know you're gonna get. I'm gonna put you in the body bag. You think about coming to my house. I told him come to my house. See what's gonna happen. You're gonna see what's gonna happen to you.
Why are you even entertaining? Why didn't you just block him?
I did block him. I reported his
I
account.
mean, Now, I mean, don't even argue with him when he starts saying some shit like that. Report his ass. Don't even argue with him because that's a threat. Like, no, you can't be nobody. You can't. Nobody's supposed to be trying to hack you and get your find a way you live and shit. That's dangerous, especially 9 days.
Yeah, I seen dudes had threatened Myron talking about what they gonna come see him and do bodily harm to him. Like, damn.
And that's why you never. And that's exactly why you never put out your information. That's why I was telling you about the dude who was asking you questions. I was like, Jalen, you. I was like, Jalen, you're falling for the trap. You don't never give your information. You don't never tell them where you work, what you do. Don't never tell people shit online. It's dangerous this day and age. You don't never do that.
I'm
Never.
like, I'm like, I should have told this dude, did you know did you know somebody they can call your job and get you fired, right?
It happens.
I seen all this stuff goes down on YouTube.
It
Uh
does.
calling
Because the
people.
problem is once it's online, it stays online. Like there's people right now who get in trouble right now because of things that they said online. Which is funny because it's supposed to be free speech, but that free speech is getting you in trouble now. Like it's insane.
Yeah, this dude talking about he gonna see Mario, he gonna do bodily harm to him. I'm like, dang. I saw it on O'Shea Dude Jackson videos. He had threatened Myron Gates, and
Hmm.
Myron Gates told him, come down to Florida, then you're gonna get the George Floyd treatment. I mean the George Zimmerman treatment. I'm sorry.
Sound like Myron being a keyboard warrior. Because at the end of the day, and Myron shouldn't be doing that shit either. He shouldn't be putting himself at danger because he don't know if this man got a gun or not. Like, bro, you don't never, like I said, Jalen, ain't about being a man, being hard. It's don't never put yourself in danger, bro. Like be saying, oh, come to. That's like a lot of people, bro. They had a video, right? And this one guy who was beefing with somebody online, Jalen. He gave this dude his address, right? And you know what happened?
He got murdered.
Yeah, the dude found him and the dude killed him.
Oh, don't say whoa. Say online, Shadow. Don't say the K word.
Well, self deletion. Well, what does it? I don't think you monetize anyway, so it's not like you getting paid
I'm
for it anyway.
I'm monetized, man. Don't you gotta watch you gotta watch what you say. Just say on live.
Just delete it after you done it or edit it out or something. That's all.
I forgot. I
That
don't know how to.
that's that. Yeah, you can download the I'm pretty sure you can download the stream and you can edit it and remove whatever was said, or you can just get rid of it completely, or put it unlisted, whatever you want to do.
That's why I try to tell people if you come on. That's why I'm gonna have people tell them, look, don't come on my panel saying don't say the R word, like say grape or say on live, because you know how YouTube is. They can
Yeah.
that's why I had to block certain people for using that word. I'm telling them, don't say that word on my panel, because that can get my channel flagged. And that's why I keep trying. That's why I had to block out certain comments. Oh, we silence. Oh, damn. Man, it's so bad now that these biracial people want to sell out for non-black people. 6 o'clock, we're gonna take a music break. 6 o'clock, we're gonna take a music break. Hold on, I don't know what topic I want to talk about. Hold on, it's gonna be a music break at 6 o'clock.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I gotta talk about this dumb bitch. I saw that video on the Philip Scott show. I'm gonna talk about her.
mm,
Woman
I hope
celebrate.
you know what's her
Oh,
name. I hope you ain't talking about Paris Malone, huh? Because I heard of her too.
I'm not talking about her. Forget her. I'm gonna talk about this
Yeah,
top.
that idiot was talking about Phil, talking about he talking about bashing black. Well, I said that man. I said Phil never talked about bashing black women. He talked
No, he
about modern women.
you got some idiots talking about some. They want to call me all vicious names talking about. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. You need to stop listening to these dumbasses. I'm like, dude, I can listen who I want to, bro. Don't tell me what not to say, not to
But that
listen
is
to.
true too. That is true to an example of what I was just telling you how they say certain things just to make content. Like you do need to understand that some things is fake, some things. So what he was just saying is like respectfully, like when he not saying you don't understand, he just saying that you don't you take certain shit too literal. Like you gotta like, yeah, it's good to hear what they say and what they say, but we all have to, everybody online, like not just me, you, we have to remember that this shit is just staged, man. Like they just make money off of people. So if you're gonna take it, you gotta take it with a grain of salt, man. You gotta be like, everything is not always as it seems. But Jalen, if you're gonna be online and you're gonna be with them, you're gonna deal with those type of content, you have to understand that yeah, there's always a chance somebody's being fake. Nobody that you gotta put that in your mind that he's saying some real shit, but it may or it may not be true. So you gotta look at it like that.
Oh yeah, Shadow. I had got like I did that vertical live stream about Dr. Umar Johnson. He had like 104 views on her.
And see a lot of people calling out the Umar sellout, but at the same time, on his personal life, they don't know what this man got going on. They don't know if this man really helping kids or not. They don't know that either.
Yeah, I went in his ass, and I got like 104 views on her.
Yeah, he gonna do his thing.
Yeah, like that don't make any sense. Like, oh yeah, this actually this one I'm gonna talk about at when I get done with my music break. We're gonna talk about why men are not getting married in 2024. 2024. I'm gonna talk about that because I saw this video from the Scott show says that woman celebrate after she divorced her husband after being married only 6 months. Damn, that's a dumbass girl right there. And then she'll be it'll be those same bitches want to talk about, oh, I can't get married. Oh, I can't find a man. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
His things like if you doing OnlyFans and you taking D for a living, of course nobody gonna look at you like you a classy woman. Of course, it's gonna be a hell a lot harder for them to find a man.
Yeah,
because they body counts is too damn high that they ran through, and the man gonna look at them like you show your body to the entire world via the internet for a living. Of course, a man gonna look at you like you ain't nothing but a piece of meat because that's what you put out there. Huh? Every time you turn around Jalen, they taking this D, that D, this D, that D. They're like, of course, it's common sense. It's gonna be harder for them to find a man. It's common sense. Because no man gonna want a promiscuous woman. That's just not gonna happen. No, the average man he gonna say he gonna screw them, but he not gonna marry them. That's the difference. Even you, Jalen, you might screw her, but you're not gonna marry.
man, I don't want them nasty 304 ugly ass bitches. You crazy, man. I just want to be around pleasant women, not those loud mouth masculine ass hoes. Crazy.
And I don't blame you, because most men don't. Most men value peace. If not damn near the majority, damn near all men, let's be honest, damn near all men prefer peace. Let's be honest. All men want peace. And that's not generalization. That is the truth. All men want peace, no matter how you look at it. Everybody want to be peaceful. Nobody want to come home to a yelling woman. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants a woman that's gonna give him a heart attack, give him a headache. No man wants that. Because you already know, Jalen, when the woman hormonal, a woman by nature she's hormonal, she's emotional, so she gonna always give a man a headache. And a lot of these dudes today, like I said, Jalen, they would rather knock one off themselves than get with a woman nowadays. That's what it's looking like. That they would rather get themselves off than do that. If you know what I mean. Cause they gonna say, Jalen, that's why I got hands. Our society is screwed up right now. Our society is messed the fuck all the way up. All these women around here today, they all hoes now. Like our world is always screwed up.
I it's 6 o'clock now. Mute. It's a music break now.
Yeah.
I I had to I'm not playing copyright music because they'll block my video. So I hate I do
Yeah.
I subscribe to lo-fi, no copyright, lo-fi music.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you like lo-fi, huh?
Man, I don't listen to today's rap music, bro. That shit is so garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Why you think I got so angry about drill rap? Just start beating on the thing, just doing all that stuff. I had them.
It's all ghetto black culture anyway. That's all it is. It's hood
Yes,
culture.
that's why I hate that drill trap music because I hate I did a video about that rapper who got murdered. I was so pissed off and angry about it, so I just started hitting the desk and just doing that.
Dude, I
I said
seen the oh you said the N, yeah, you gotta watch that too, the N word. Don't even say the N word, just say like you said deletion.
I ain't gonna say that. I said when
I
you
seen the
drill,
I seen the video, Jalen, of that a woman was yelling at her one of her sons because her sons had, guess what he did, Jalen? He deleted his cousin.
damn,
I know, right?
it was
I
this
don't know
Boston.
know why he did, but you can tell that man was. But I mean, she's a product, unfortunately, she's a product of her. I can tell the way that she talk, yeah, she would hurt, but it's like she probably got her little ways too. But that's how it is when they in those kind of environments.
I had did that video about that Boston rapper E3400 was shot and murdered. I was like, I was just beating on the desk, just beating on it like this, and then I was just upset about it. I'm like, man, can this drill music can't be banned?
Shoot, I saw on another video, Jay, that a woman was talking to a territorial woman was talking to another dude, Jay. Like, I could have sworn that was a man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I said, bro, that shit's horrible. I said, bro, that woman literally acting like a man, bro. I said, that's horrible. I said she got more heart than could do it behind her, but that's dangerous though for a woman to be doing, bro. Like be confronting a man like that. That's dangerous.
Yeah, bro. Back what I was saying though, yeah, that Boston rapper, uh, his name was E3400. He was shot and murdered. I'm like, when these drill
Don't
rappers
say the N word, say delete it. They
delete?
don't like that word either.
Oh, I said delete it.
Yeah, because rather you say the K or the N word, it means the same thing. So watch it.
I did that video about that Boston rapper.
The K word is just another word for saying M word. That's all it is. It means the same. It
He
literally
was
means the same thing.
he was on live by another rival. I'm like, see, dude, that's exactly why I don't like that type of that evil demonic music. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, right? Promoting death and destruction within the black community.
But here's the thing.
Go
Here's
ahead.
the thing about that. You're actually wrong. You know why?
Yeah,
You know why you're wrong, Jalen?
I'm wrong.
Because music is music. It's up to us to make the decision or not. No such thing as good or bad music. Music
Uh,
is sound, bro. Like that's why you're wrong.
uh, here we go.
Yeah. So just let you know that no such thing as evil. I see it's a nice little basic sound. I guess that's just lo-fi though.
Okay, let me let's get back to the show. Oh, we're gonna play this why men are not getting married. Because you know why men are not getting married? Because you got these women just all of a sudden they get married, all of a sudden they want a divorce. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the now let's play this video because this woman is just plain stupid and dumb. Let's play this video. Celebrate, she celebrate. Let's play this video.
Now you got a woman in this video is going to be going out with her cousins after getting a divorce. And you know how long she was married? Only 6 months. Let's go roll it.
So this is the cousin that's been divorced, as y'all know. We're gonna celebrate her. This is me in my outfit. Excuse our bathroom. This is my other cousin. And yeah, let's go celebrate your divorce, B. Yeah, what is that? Here we just walking. I tried to get a cute little video because body was tea. We went to a
My mom is
steakhouse in
sick. I got to take
Chicago.
care of her.
This was us walking in.
Oh, sorry, I was on the
And
phone.
it was so nice. Like it was the perfect.
With her cousins after getting a divorce.
My other cousin. And yeah, let's go celebrate your divorce, B. Yeah, what is that? Here we just walking. I tried to get a cute little video because body was tea. We went to a steakhouse in Chicago. This was us walking in. And it was so nice. Like it was the perfect vibe, ambiance for a divorce party. Cheers to being single. This was our food. It was so good. And then by the end of the night, baby, those heels was walking her. Okay, bye.
Well, her ex-husband really dodged a bullet because clearly she still wanted to be in those streets. That's why you have a lot of men when it comes to marriage, just be honest with you, like, yeah, I'm cool. Because that's the one thing a lot of men fear is divorce. Because if you don't do it right or have the right person, you could end up losing a whole lot. Now, usually if it's under a year, it's called an annulment, not really so much a divorce. But this woman didn't want to be married from the jump. Whatever case, she wanted to be outside. Let me tell you something, men. If your woman always want to be outside or still want to be outside or whatever, don't marry her till she get to that point and say, I ain't trying to be out there no more. I'm cool. I'm tired of that. I'd rather be in the house. So yeah, I go out there at Blue Moon or, every once in a while or whatever. Somebody invite me. Okay. Yeah. But if it's a constant thing, you always got to be going out, always out, 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 out. Every weekend they want to be out. That's not a woman that's ready for no kind of marriage. I don't care what she say. Because you know what? When you party too much, you end up always being broke. It is bottom line. Partying will surely lead into poverty. So when you decide to get married, make sure that woman is not one that always want to be out all the time. Because it's like you got a man, what you need to be, out every weekend for? Like what? That's kind of silly. And you wasting money. The drinks, you're paying triple the money of a drink because you can go buy the same liquor and drink that at home when you want to drink. Now they say, well, it's not the same drinking, at home versus drinking over there. Yeah, but we looking at the cost of the whole thing. Okay, you got some music, you got some people, y'all doing the hookah or the vape or whatever else y'all doing, right? But she just wasn't ready to be married. And that's why a lot of men like, I'm cool on that. That's why. Because women like that, they can't go sit down somewhere and say, I's married now. I'm chilling. And get some married friends and y'all do things together. You can still go out and have fun, but go out and have fun as a couple. Get with other married couples and do something together. Nobody say you can't go out and do something, but just do something with your man and your lady.
See, that's exactly why more men are not getting married. Because you know why? Because you got too many females out here just want to play around, not being serious about getting married and all this stuff. Like this is exactly why more men are not getting married. Like, what the fuck, man? It's like, see, though, this is exactly why I'm not for to get married nowadays. Because when I see videos like this, because you got females out here divorcing men for just only 6 months, and then she'll be that same female talking about, oh, why, man, man, shut up. These are the same females gonna be crying about, oh, this is exactly why more brothers are not dating these type of females no more. This is exactly why these females gonna end up old, lonely, and single with no man. These are the type of females right there, what you see. And she gonna have epiphany all of a sudden. After they divorce that man, now she go look for a good man who's got goals and dreams. Man, I'm like, man, I'm gonna stay away from these type of females. You crazy? I'm never going to date these type of women. Crazy. Like that don't make any sense. This is so sick. Like that don't make any sense. Like you got these females out here doing men wrong and all that stuff. Like sadly, you got other females encouraged to do that. Oh, what's up, Shadow? You back? What's up?
Yeah, not much. Come on.
Yeah, Shadow. I had played a video as of right now. This woman divorced her husband for like 6 months. I'm like, see, dude, this is exactly why dudes are not getting married because the females like that. But they want to say I'm bashing. I hate women. We hate black women. All that stuff. Like, why y'all not checking these females? So all the sense of male feminists who like to come at us as sideways. Why y'all not checking them?
Yeah, the sister code is real. Yeah, they ain't gonna never check each other, bro. They sitting there hopping on D after D, getting pregnant, getting all these different babies, and they sitting there like you said. Of course, they ain't gonna check each other. Half of them are single moms. That's because they've been hopping on D after D, and they get mad when the man leaves. Like he told you what he wanted. And at this point, Jalen, it's like, yeah, you see it now. They leaving their men's now because of money. It's like, what the hell going on today, man? Hell, man, people leaving each other over silly reasons, like destroying households and creating broken homes.
I'm like, these females so ass backwards.
That's why you see the average woman, she got 5, 6, 7, 8 kids. It's like, goddamn. Because that man that hit it, this man that hit it, the next man that hit it. It's like they getting they backs blown out by every single man they come across. It's like, damn. But when you speak and you say certain things about black women, they get mad. It's like this is trauma bonding. That's all this is. They trauma bonding, making all these different kids, knowing they can't take care of half of them.
Sally got
Kick,
the
kick.
sisterhood. Sally got the sisterhood want to flag challenge, and we call this shit out, right?
Right. All these, like you said, all these kids they got, and it's the end of the days, bro. Because every woman she see, they all seem used up today. And right now, the way it's going, Jalen, I think this could be the end of the human race, bro. Because eventually, if the birth rates keep on declining, this might be the end of the human race. Long
But
Live Langston was talking about that shit too. I said, damn, that's. I said I can see where he coming from now because if the birth rate keep on declining, they keep on getting lower and lower and lower. And guess what, Jalen? When the problem with a lot of these dudes is if you mess with a ghetto chick, guess what? Because you made babies with her, now you're forever connected to her because you two are gonna be connected now because y'all had kids. Y'all want to be in there screwing like monkeys and think there ain't no consequences. That's literally what it sounds like. They're screwing like monkeys. That's what it sounds like. And then they get mad when the man leaving, like, and it's like, what kind of future are we leaving behind? What are we bringing into?
what's so bad about that? These females are teaching the younger women just to be like them.
Be whores and shit. And the thing about it, the thing that's so sad about it, half of them are moms, and their children are looking at them, and it's like, come on, man, what you doing? Your children are looking at that, man. Like, you gotta set an example. They don't get. That's how bad shit is today. Like, me and my old man was talking about that not too long ago. How bad things is now. It's like you gotta. But see, some people shouldn't be allowed to have children. That shit, like somebody told me, oh, that's not a blessing. So I said, yeah, because shit is so fucked up today. That's why. Of course, you're gonna think it's not a blessing. It should be a blessing, but now all these women today, they just want money, and that's what they want money and all that, and to be hollering at the kids, and the kids come from broken homes, and I said that's horrible, man. They were trying to get on Cam Newton about that. A woman was trying to get on him, but I said you can't get on that man about that. When man since the dawn of time has had multiple wives, men are conquerors. If he can take care of the kids, who the hell cares? He can make as many babies as he wants if he can take care of them.
And then what's so bad about that? You know what these older females trying to do? They trying to ruin the next generation of the younger females. That's what these
They already did it.
They already be doing that.
These young girls, they don't have no good role model. There's nothing to look forward to. All they got around them is a bunch of hoes. That's it. And it's sad, but it's the reality. They don't got nothing but hoes. Because every time you turn around, they see the same women. She online opening up her legs again. She showing her intimate body parts to the whole world. And people don't think nothing wrong with it. I said that thing between your leg, that's supposed to be a very intimate part of your body as a woman. And when you show it off to the entire world, of course you ain't gonna have no respect. Of course it's gonna be harder for you to find a man. Of course, you already older. This is horrible because you don't value yourself no more. And now it's like the way the world is today. It's like men are going their way, women are going that way. Men only want the women for sex. That's it. And if the men ain't getting that, they going their way, if that at all.
Sadly, got the black women in the black community don't even hold these females accountable. But you got some few black women calling them out.
You'd be surprised how many women have gotten mad at other women for telling them that yeah, you made a poor decision because you kept opening your legs for all these different men, and then complain that the men are all shit. Like, make it make sense. I seen that shit, Jalen. That's like, bro, it's like, come on now, you got to be a grown up and take responsibility. You made all these babies with all these different men. I said, you don't think that's dysfunctional? You didn't learn the first time. You just hopping on this D after D. See who gonna get you pregnant the next. It's like they don't have no kid. Then they got a woman online talking about she got two V words, if you know what I mean. I say, bro, this shit this generation is horrible today, man. It's horrible. And Jalen, it's not getting any better. But well, like I said, they gonna say, well, all y'all men looking at all kinds of stuff, but we ain't marrying either. See, it's horrible today, man. It's just horrible. I said, damn, bro, like she ran through him. And I know you seen that series, Jalen, Pop the Balloon guy. I know you seen that.
I saw this. So one guy got fired behind that stuff. I'm like, damn.
You talking about the Aaron guy, right?
Yeah, he got fired behind that stuff.
And then they didn't. Well, come to find out, that shit was actually a lie.
I knew. I'm like, I don't believe this dude.
They say he was. They said supposedly, according to the victims, he was actually he was supposed to be a monster. He was doing all kinds of evil stuff to the women, and he had a preference, but he was mostly messing with like Spanish women. So he wasn't even messing with anybody black. He was mostly going after like Spanish milks and stuff like. So he had a preference. He liked them Spanish girls. One woman told him, brother. One woman said, brother, he almost unalived her, bro. And she had a son. I said, damn. But you see that's scary though when you're a man and you gotta that's scary for a woman. You come into a woman's house and she can't. You a man, she can't defend herself, and then she got a son. Like, yeah, that's dangerous because you could potentially be destroying. Putting somebody else fear. That's why these women have to be careful today with who they let in their house because it's dangerous. Because you just might be letting a killer into your house. Men are good. Men know that it's the women that gotta be weary of the men that they let in them houses because the woman she was crying about that said, yeah, you gotta be careful with the men that you mess with. You gotta be careful today. Vice versa. You agree, Jalen?
Yes, I've been trying to tell these females, but they act like they didn't even want to listen to me. So
They don't want to listen to nobody. Shit. Shit, they don't want to listen to nobody. But you gotta let them women go, bro, because them women ain't gonna listen.
I'm like, them women lost me. I'm just like, let them go, leave them be, because they act like they just can't listen to us. And then all of a sudden now, I'm the problem.
The saddest thing about it, like I said, half of them are used up, half of them got kids.
Yeah, because
So it's,
Shadow, black women love liars and cheaters.
they cheat them on their own self, but they'll rather you tell them something. They'll never want you to be honest. Like that one woman who got mad at. I've been seeing that black women get into with black women about because they tell it because like you don't want to hear the truth. But like Didi always said, the accountability is not there. And Didi right, you can't. The difference is Didi got a variety. She got a huge family of kids, but at the same time, she has a husband. She's not messing around making dysfunctional kids. So it's like there ain't nothing you can really say about Didi because she married and she got a house. Ain't nothing you can really say about her. But these women today, shoot, hopping over trees, say shoot, shoot, like shoot. And that's what it's looking like, man. Like they I remember they had somebody who told me one something at church one time, right? He was saying he had I guess a cousin or something like that. He was saying this woman, he said every single man she got got deleted by Christmas.
Oh, damn.
Every single man Jalen that this woman got with got deleted. I said, I said, what kind of dysfunctional stuff is that? Like, how's that possible? He made so every single man this woman that got what got deleted. How is that possible? I say, bro, that's hard. And then people say, oh, you think something wrong with our women? I say, you think? You think our women don't got issues? Our women got the most. It's insane, Jalen. Like just think about that, Jalen. How you get with the same people? How you get the same amount of same dudes every single time, and they all end up getting deleted? That's a never ending cycle. Then you're gonna cry about it. You're gonna move on. Then you're gonna get to the next man. It's gonna happen. It's a never ending cycle. I said, man, that's horrible. I said, man, that's horrible, bro. Like,
Well, I had some dude got mad at me talking about some. Look, I'm not for date a woman with kids. That's my preference. So I'm just not gonna date a woman with who got a bunch of kids by different dudes. It happened in all the different chat rooms. I just said it. Next thing you know, he got mad at me talking about when he comes see me, he gonna come put a bullet in my head. I'm like, wow, because I said something like that. I'm like, wow.
because and you said right because no man want to take care of another man's children. That man should. That's my old man would say. No man want to do that. Be taking care of another man's kids that another man should be taking care of. He's like you. If you know you don't have if you could barely take care of yourself, how can you take care of other kids? It's like
Because I seen Phil's from about your video said this older dude really want to fight because the stepdad was taking care of other woman's kid. I'm like, wow. When I see videos like this, I'm like, man, I can't date a woman with kids. I just can't do it.
But
Not
the
worth.
sad thing about it, the kids are going to be affected by it because they live in a dysfunctional environment because mama couldn't keep her legs closed. That's the truth. Mama was screwing everything that moved. Mama was letting every man inside her body, and all these kids came about. And ain't nothing she could say about it. She could get mad. Like they had a video of a dude who was questioning his mom. His mama got mad at him because he found out his dad wasn't even his real dad. I said, bro, that's horrible. I said, bro, ain't no way. But that's the problem, though, especially black women today. They lack accountability. Not all of them, but a lot. All you hear is them when you see your boy, this might be risky, DJ Hamp, and then when DJ Hamp be asking them questions, they always wanna they'll never want to answer his questions. They always want to string from that.
It's
But see, DJ Ham, all them dudes that be on all them dudes are fathers. That's the thing. All them dudes that be on them podcasts, all them are fathers. That's the only thing. All them are fathers.
I mean, I asked them if you stop sleeping around, just wait till marriage, then when they gonna take my advice, I asked them, look, just wait till marriage, wait till you find the right man, just get married. Will they take my advice?
But then they're gonna probably look at it like, well, which is common sense. You're not gonna really listen to somebody who don't really have knowledge on that particular subject. Let's be real. But I mean, that's just what it is. It's kind of like we can say what we want to say about it, but if you don't have the knowledge or the experience to it, then you really don't know. I guess it's just one of them ideas. Yeah, it's kind of like, for example, you and me, we can't really, unless you've been in a relationship before, you can't really have a say on how somebody going to be with somebody or not because you don't really have that experience. But like you said, but we can always say some things here and there. But it's just one of the things you got to remember. If you don't really have a, that's why they say if you don't really know nothing, you can't really speak on it because ignorance is just not knowing something.
Why why you think I said, you know what? If you're not gonna take my advice, that's fine. Just go about your business and that's it. You just don't have to take my advice then.
Because it's
And
kind
I
of
had
like
some,
they're not
yeah.
supposed to. You supposed to you misconstruing it. You're supposed to hear. It's like somebody who has wisdom. You're supposed to hear what they say. You don't have to take their advice. You take the knowledge, and it's up to you if you want to do something with it or not. They don't have to listen to you. They don't have to listen to me or anything. They're grown. They're not forced to listen to anybody. It's like the shit I'm telling you. Either you take it as a grain of salt or you don't. That's just your choice. That's why they say generally they can't make you do nothing you don't want to do, and vice versa.
That's sad
You
that any man that come on YouTube speak the truth. You got these women who look like me want to get rid of any man
if
that
it's the
speaks the
if it's the
truth.
truth, remember if it's the truth. Remember what we said earlier. Don't forget that if it's
I
the
remember.
truth, because people be bullshitting. That's what I'm saying. If it's the truth,
Well,
because you'll never truly know or not because you don't deal with that person every day. They could be put on a. That's why it's called the internet. Everybody be having a persona. Nobody's real. You don't know, like for example, Red Supreme. Red Supreme might act a completely different way in real life compared to how he would online.
oh you had, oh you still
But you,
subscribe to
but you
him?
would, yeah. But you, like I said, Jenny, you wouldn't
Okay.
know that unless you met him in person. Then you would know how he really is and how he really thinks about things. But you, like I said, you wouldn't know that unless you met him in person. So you gotta be wary of that, man. You can't. You got to be like, you can't always just be thinking everything seems just because it seems real that it's legit. That's why even information that I look up nowadays, I have to be wary of what I'm looking up because just because it's there don't mean it's real or it's authentic. You gotta look with a grain of salt. Like I remember I told you, some things they could be telling the truth, but then other times they could be bullshitting. So that's why it's called trolling. Saying some fake ass shit that's not real for views and for reactions. People have done it all the time, bro. Like that's just how the internet is. When you could be on the web and you cannot be crucified for certain things, man, you think people ain't gonna take advantage of that? As long as the internet bill is paid every month, man, shit is free, bro. You can be online as long as you want, as long as it's paid every month.
Yeah, I had people. I had to took I had to take people wrenches away. They start coming around my damn channel. I'm like, okay, fuck it. Since y'all not gonna support me, fine, fuck it. I'll just take your wrenches, go on about your business.
You can't even speak about that, Jaden. You don't even support me, to be honest. You just come by and say hello. So we can't be hypocritical about it.
Man, I was boxing. I was boxing.
Still, still, you can't expect that of other people if you don't even do that. It go both ways. You
Okay.
can't expect something of somebody if you ain't doing it either.
Mm.
Because they could say, especially if you're cool, they could say, well, you're not supporting me either. So,
Yeah, I had took one. I ain't gonna mention his name. I took dudes
because that's the
wrench.
problem with a lot of people. A lot of people want to act for support, but nobody supports each other. Everybody say, just you support me, but at the same time, you ain't supporting me. So,
There's this
And
one
like
dude.
it's go ahead.
Hold on. This is one dude I took. This one dude I took his wrench and I blocked him from my channel. All the chat rooms talking smack about me. And I was on. He was on the panel with me. Next thing you know, he go on all the chat rooms talking smack about me. After I let him on my panel, I'm like, okay, you know what? You know what I did? I took his wrench, just banned him out
I
my shit.
told you. I told you. Them motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck about you. I told you.
I should
Let
have.
you say
I should have.
something wrong that they don't like, bro. They're not your friends. They're just online people. At the end of the day,
I'm like, you know,
so
I
they got
told that
people
dude.
that talk shit about me. Do I care? No, and you shouldn't. Fuck them. They. You know the definition of an NPC, right? If you don't know, Jay, and that's game terms. That's non-playable character. That's what that means. That's gaming terms, meaning you're somebody I can't control. You're there for the most part. You're almost like a program. You're just there. You're a non-playable character. If you didn't know that, Jalen, that's what that means. Non-playable character, which means your opinion to me should be less than dirt for the most part. That's how you gotta look at it. Shit, they got a dude on YouTube called Black Bond, bro. He used that term quite a bit. NPCs. I see why he using now because to him everybody is an NPC. He don't know them personally unless you physically meet these people, then you know.
Yeah. Yeah. About the Yeah, about well, I had did a rant about the you should never it ain't I already know the sisterhood can't turn on a black man, but I seen dudes in this manosphere space turn on each other. It ain't just a sisterhood can turn on a black man. These
Because you're not understanding. That's the same thing I've been
damn it.
explaining to you earlier.
I'm like, you know what? That's why I don't trust nobody in this YouTube space.
That's why I told you the same shit I've been telling you for the past hour and a half. Those
Yeah,
people are not friends. They're not friends.
I know. I, I'm like,
Of
you know
course
what?
they're gonna turn on each other. They don't know each other.
Hell, as of right now, you seen that I seen the video like five months ago when Prince Seller, the Queen Maker, had turned on B Taylor TV. You seen that
Yeah,
video?
because they don't. Well, I ain't gonna say they don't, because they actually did meet each other. So that's personal beef there, because they actually met each other like in real life. So that's personal beef. That's not nothing that you that's just some internet shit. No, B Taylor and Priscilla, they met each other because Priscilla told her, quote unquote, she wanted to eat her out or whatever. And B Taylor said, I ain't going for it. And they both got kids. But Priscilla talking about that a man basically, that Jalen, a man attacked her pretty much.
Oh,
But
that's fucked up.
yeah, he didn't attack, he attacked her in a different way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and please do not say the R word. Please don't say
Yeah,
that.
that's why I say, you know what I mean.
Yeah, say great, great.
Yeah. Or ruined, like let's just say he ruined her pretty much. That yeah, he did that's what she's saying with that a man raped her.
Well, that's messed up.
And that could be exactly why she be having this hatred towards men that she got now, because of what happens. I'm like, oh, men don't have feelings, and because in her mind, she like, well, how could a man do something so horrible to me? Because she traumatized.
Yeah, man. I've been having issues with StreamYards because it crashed down on me numerous times. I'm like, you know what? I'm not using Stream Yards no more.
StreamYard, yeah, that's basically just a simplified version of OBS. So yeah, it has problems. That's why, like you said, that's why people who stream like a lot of gaming and they use OBS, they tend to have more. It's if not, they tend to have like a lot of issues quite often, which is why I just stream on console. So I don't have. That's why I don't really have those issues. Yeah. Even places, nothing's perfect. I might get them from time to time, but not as often as let's say it's somebody who's on OBS. Cause see, like when you're on Streamlabs, Jalen, you got to worry about your stream potentially fucking up.
Like that. Yeah, that's where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to use something else, bro, because StreamYards keep tripping, messing
That's
up.
just see, but Jaden, that's just streaming programs in general. Like when you on PC, you gotta understand nothing's gonna be perfect, man. That's just programs in general. That they all gonna have issues. That's just streaming programs. And when you have programs, they require usage, GPUs, and a few like gaming chips or whatever else. They all gonna have issues, and when that happens, they're gonna you're gonna always run into issues. You're gonna always run into freezing, crashing, to updating, to all these different issues that comes with streaming on PC.
Yeah, that's why I guess what's so bad about that? You gotta pay money for like 15 participants. I'm like, I can use mailing because I use mailing because it has streamed a lot better now. I had used mailing before.
It's all virtual and shit. So,
Shit. Yeah.
but see, I got a PS5, so I don't really, like I said, I don't really stream on PC anymore. Like, plus I can't because the way my setup in my room is. So I just say fuck it. I'm just gonna stream on my console. So all my streams, as you see, that's all from that's all from my PS5. That's all that is just game capture. That's it.
Yeah, I got a game of desktop anyway.
And see, at one point in time, that's what I like about the PS4 and the PS5, because when the PS3 came out, they didn't have none of that. Like you had to, for PS3, you had to get a game capture to live stream. You didn't have all that, but since the PS4 came out, they said we're gonna give it built-in live streaming feature. And I said, oh, that shit is fire. Because back then they didn't have none of that. And now I can just start gaming. I can live stream a game whenever I want to. Like, just man, how cool. I don't gotta set nothing up. I can stream whenever I want to stream. Whoever want to watch can come in and watch. You know what I mean, bro? Like, cause see, for the PS3, you had to get a capture card. Like, you just had to, because the PS3 didn't have it built in, so you had to get a capture card, and you needed a PC, and you had to know how to set up. You had to set up the program, especially when you get Elgato running, get it started, and that's it. Once it was ready, you was good to go. You was able to start streaming. But now I'm thinking about, because I did want it, but now I'm thinking about, I'm kind of like, is there really a point to streaming, unless streaming on PC, unless you wanted to show like everything, like show what you got on your PS5, if you want to play like music or something, like from your music from your PC, like where viewers can hear the music and shit like that, to be more interactive, to do a little bit more. That's the only reason you would need to use like a PC. But other than that, there's no point. Shit, I know I've been for a minute.
It this is yeah, I
But
had
honestly though, Jalen, the black manosphere, that's not even a real thing, to be honest. That's just a concept. That's all that is. That's not even some real ass shit.
you know what's worse part of it? The conscious community too. Let's add them on the list too.
Yeah, that's all made up concept internet shit that somebody came up with. The next, everybody else starts saying it because it sounded cool. So everybody online started saying it.
But I was in the conscious community back in like 2016 with Sonny and Brother Polite and Young Pharaoh and other people.
brother. Brother Polite got his ass in prison.
That's why
But
I quit.
hopefully he didn't get his cheeks taken, if you know what I mean.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bruh, if you go into prison and you quote unquote you did that kind of shit and you go into prison, yeah. But they say jailer to try to take your manhood. You know what I mean? If they don't delete him in there, that's the only thing. If they don't delete him,
Man, I'm telling you, bro, you got that's why the conscious community is falling apart now. Shit, why you think I stopped messing with the conscious community and the man spirit dudes too? Oh yeah, you see Austin Holloman again getting attacked by getting attacked by
boy,
the sisterhood. Austin Holloman.
yeah. His mama cussed him out. I said that's horrible, bro. I said, and then they wonder why black men why a lot of black men hate their moms. Because they moms be the main one that say you ain't shit, you ain't never gonna be ish and all these different things. And then when they grow up, they gonna say I made it without you. And then they get pissed off at their mama when they realize that their mama kept them from their daddy. So all these different things play a role into the psychology of the black man and how mentally as a people, because mental health and all this shit has fucked over a lot of us. And that's why you see a lot of them so angry and says, well, I'm gonna go to prison because they come from broken homes. You get a bunch of people from broken homes who come from chaotic environments. You put them together, of course, it's gonna be danger every time. You know what I mean? I didn't don't get me started, Jane, on the women, bro. They fighting to get to see who can get the P word. That's all it is. They fighting to see who can get the P. That's why I say as a people we fucked up.
Yeah, the crack
We
academic
we
and
some yeah we some throw it off ass people, bro. Like to be honest with you, there's just no way no ifs buts or buts about it.
and then you got
Good
then you
deed,
got
just
then you got
Tasha.
the then you got the people nerd me calling me all types of incels and
Hey, girl.
versions, all that stupid ass shit.
You gotta
Like what
go.
kind? I'm like, what kind of shit is that, man?
What you need?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta use the red. Hold on, Shadow, can you hold it down for me? Hold on, I gotta use. Damn, I can't. This is so sad, man. Then you got these idiots want to call me a virgin and incel, all because I said I'm into marriage, man. Like, wow. But that's HIV and herpes goes down in the black community, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. But I'm the problem in the black community for saying something that's right. Oh, oh Jesus, man. It's like I'm a hold on. Hold on. Let me put myself.
Okay.
Hey, Shadow, can you hold it down for me, bro? I gotta do something.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna get off anyway though.
Go ahead, man. I gotta be right back. Hold on.
Yeah, because you might. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He went off. Hold on, people. I gotta be right back. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hold on, people. Man, it goes. Yes. The reason why I'm telling you, oh yeah, I'm back and I had to use the bathroom. But anyway, like I said this before, the crack era and the drugs really did destroy the black community. It really did. What you- we we saw a lot. We saw. We're gonna play two of these videos. Sorry, I was stuttering. We're gonna play two of these videos and then we're gonna get off here. All right, let's play this video.
We will see large numbers of poor people and specifically blacks going to jail and to prison, and they will not have a chance.
In the early 1980s, the nation's slogan was clear.
Just say no.
Crack now has spread to almost every American city.
Mafia, let's play one video.
But what if I told you that there was more to the crack era than what the white mainstream news media let on? And that it went beyond Black and Latinx folks who simply needed to kick a drug habit. Today's baggage, how the war on drugs ravaged Black America. Once upon a time, in a not so far away and familiar place, the United States entered what became known as the crack era. During the early 1980s, a new drug somehow infiltrated low-income Black and brown communities, causing crime and chaos. It was called
crack cocaine.
The problem is crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine may deny these black children a decent future.
Well, it turns out that your uncle, who always talks about the man, was right. Well, sort of. While crack did absolutely ravage some Black and brown communities, it wasn't that simple. The United States government and agents of the state were corrupt and had a hand in creating this dark time in America's history. Misinformation about crack cocaine and its users flooded airwaves and proved to be just as dangerous as the substance itself. Decades after the crack era has come and gone, its impact lives on. But before we fall any deeper into this rabbit hole, let's take it back to the beginning of this war on drugs, which is often dubbed America's longest war in history.
Please start war!
The federal government first banned the recreational use of a substance, opium, in the early 1900s. Then came the Prohibition era, which focused on alcohol. Shortly after, the feds began to track and vilify people who struggled with addiction, especially if they were Black. Fast forward to 1971, when Richard Nixon declared war.
America's public enemy number one is drug abuse.
2 presidents later, Ronald Reagan not only carried on, but weaponized this anti-drug stance.
Drugs are menacing our society.
Though Reagan was the first president who promised to
Make America great again.
but rather he made things worse for low-income communities. In fact, at the time, the poverty rate grew faster in the first 3 years of Reagan's presidency than in any other time since the 1950s. Meanwhile, in another part of the world, the United States was funding an illegal war in Nicaragua, and drug smugglers were sending cocaine to the US on US planes. Somehow, the United States officials had no clue.
Whether the United States actually loaded up the planes with cocaine, or whether they just kind of turned their backs, right, and let the planes take off and go to the United States to land, the United States knew that at the very least that cocaine was being flown in and just ignored it.
Stanley Nelson is an award-winning documentary filmmaker, MacArthur genius, and director of Crack, Cocaine, Corruption, and Conspiracy. He says that this rampant poverty and international scandal, which caused cocaine to flood the United States, was the backdrop in which the crack era took off.
The crack era seemed to come out of nowhere, somewhere in the early 80s. All of a sudden, everywhere in Harlem, people would be out on the street selling and using crack. Not only in Harlem, I remember, I was walking across 42nd Street and people were in doorways smoking crack.
In his film, Nelson walks viewers through various phases of the crack epidemic.
At first, we saw it in the African-American Latinx communities. Then, we're like, oh my God, there's an epidemic. The politicians weren't talking about it. The media wasn't talking about it. The police were not stopping it. That's a big part of it.
Some dirty cops took money from drug dealers, or they took drug money themselves.
What would you steal? Money and drugs and guns, whatever was it.
And somehow this fact was left out of the media. Wonder why? And then there was a shift.
A local success story took a tragic turn this morning.
Maryland basketball star Len Bias died after overdosing on cocaine 2 days after he was drafted to the
We're going to play one video and then we're going to get off here. That's it.
Boston Celtics.
It was like a political wet dream, because now all politicians, Democrats, Republicans, everybody was talking about the scourge of crack and the evil dealers who are dealing crack. And it was crazily overblown.
And from the era emerged some dangerous myths about Black people.
Go! First of all, there was the crackhead, just had given up their lives to crack and, would do anything for crack. Then there was a crack mama. That was, basically Black women. This woman sold her baby for a crack.
And an equally damaging falsehood, the crack baby.
Despite all the warnings, a growing number of babies are being born already addicted to cocaine.
They'll spend the rest of their lives suffering for the lifestyle of their mothers.
What would you do about pregnant women who use drugs and pass those drugs on to their babies?
The media played a huge part in making the public feel that crack was really the real threat and that treatment wasn't the answer, but jail.
And the federal government's response to the war on drugs was clear. Lock them up and throw away the key.
They could come up with a new drug tomorrow, and we're going to go out there and do the same thing we're doing today. We ain't going to stop.
While chemically, powder cocaine, which was often used by white people, and crack cocaine, which was more accessible and believed to be used by Black people, are practically the same, if you're caught using or selling either drug, the law says otherwise. During the crack era, the sentencing disparity was crazy. The rule was 100 to 1. So 5 grams of crack would land you with a 5-year mandatory minimum, but it would take 500 grams of cocaine to get the same sentence. Now, here's the kicker. Black people made up 82% of the folks convicted for federal crack and cocaine offenses, but only 30% of crack users. 62% of people convicted for crack offenses were low-level sellers or lookouts. Today, the number of Americans incarcerated for drug offenses went from 40,900 in 1980 to 443,200 in 2018. With over 2 million people locked up, which is a 500% increase over the last 40 years, 1 in 5 incarcerated people is locked up for a drug offense. And being convicted of a felony can impact your voting rights, access to loans, and ability to get a job, among other factors. To say that the war on drugs filled our prisons and changed the trajectory of hundreds of thousands of people's lives would not be inaccurate. And Nelson reminds us that the war on drugs also changed the way that we look at policing.
The war on drugs was part of the fuel for local police to become militarized. And that's what we saw, over and over again in Ferguson and with the George Floyd protests, cops with body armor, and looking like something out of Star Wars. So that becomes part of our lives now. And a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it started, with the crack epidemic.
Decades after the crack epidemic is said and done, do you think that the forces that coalesced to create the period in time that we know as the crack era actually understood the implications of their actions?
I feel at this moment more and more that the United States knows what it is and knows what it does and knows that it's racist and doesn't care. I don't want to give America a pass anymore. African Americans, Latinx, and progressive people have to start there and then push for change.
The crack era vilified Black and Latinx people, and that's a fact. During this period in time, there was no solution other than jail. No consideration for how trauma and poverty could lead one to get involved with crack. No treatment for those who suffered from addiction. No discussion of a public health crisis, and certainly no empathy. While others may not remember this bleak period in time, we do. And Black America will never be the same.
In today's edition of PETV News, we'll explore the devastating effects drug.
That's 100% true right there. Like, the crack era had destroyed the Black community. It really did. Now you see all the problems within the Black community, all the violence and etc. that goes on in the Black community. Black people don't say anything about it. So that's all to say about this. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because I don't know what happened with the crack era because it's the damn truth. Because that don't make any sense how the crack era had destroyed the Black community, because now you see all the problems within the Black community. Like, that don't make any sense, man. You got the drug crack era within the Black community. Now you see why I say, you know what? The crack era has now been destructive. Like, that don't make any sense. All I did is say something that was truth. Next thing you know, they want to call me names. Like, go ahead. But you know what? I really don't care about that. Because all you people I do is want to come on my channel, dictate how should I feel the situation. Now you got this Florida woman gets arrested after murdering her grandparents, shaking in her home. See, that's the one I be talking about. Black on black crime needs to be addressed. It be on your own women will try to do you in way worse than a non-black woman. Like, that don't make any sense. So I'm out. Peace. Like, share, subscribe. And also make sure you hit the notification bell when I go live. We'll go ahead and do this. The Black Americans in the Black community, it's just so messed up now because you got the drug academic problems there, but that's the problem. The crack era did destroy the Black community. But here's the thing, they're not going to say anything about it unless a white person going to say something about it. If a white person says something about it, he's labeled as a racist. But anyway, we out. We out.